Hello, dear children of class 6, and welcome to yet another online class of general knowledge. Dear children, today we are going to do the 11th lesson from your GK book, Conquering Mount Everest. Now, dear children, climbing or mountaineering is a very popular adventure sport. Many people from around the world, they go to different countries where they try to climb the tallest peaks of those particular countries or the most treacherous one. Remember, as popular as mountaineering is, it is also very dangerous, especially when it comes to climbing a very big or very high mountain range like Mount Everest. Now, before we go on and talk about people who have actually climbed Mount Everest, I want to show you or I want to tell you something about Mount Everest in general. Now, Mount Everest, dear children, is the highest mountain peak in the world. Highest mountain peak in the world. It is 8,848 meters above the sea level. Okay. It is at the height of 8,848 meter above the sea level. It is a young fold mountains. Now it is very dangerous to climb Mount Everest due to few reasons. The first reason that makes climbing Mount Everest difficult is that most of the places where Mount Everest is, in most of the places, it is steep. Steep meaning it is not a gentle slope, it is a straight slope. It means one mistake and a person will be falling down to thousands of meters below before meeting death. Secondly, you have low temperature, low pressure. Up air is so thin, okay, after going up to a certain height the air becomes so thin that breathing becomes difficult. That's why most of the mountaineers, they have to carry oxygen cylinder with them while climbing Mount Everest. Now, dear children, even after so many difficulties, some of the people from around the world and even from our own country also have been able to climb and conquer Mount Everest successfully. Today we'll be talking about few of those people on also. So let's begin. You have number one, first climbers, first climbers to reach the peak, the summit. Summit meaning peak, the topmost part. Remember, before this also the mountaineers tried, but either they died or they returned halfway because they understood that climbing is not going to be easy. But these particular climbers, they were the first to reach the peak, and they in particular were Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay Sherpa. Tenzing Norgay Sherpa. Now, dear children, Sherpas are known to be expert climbers, and they act as brilliant guides for the mountaineers whenever they have to climb a new mountain which they know nothing about. So, with the help of Tenzing Norgay Sherpa, Edmund Hillary was able, these two you can say, were able to climb the Mount Everest successfully, and they became the first pair of climbers to reach Mount Everest. Once again, I am telling you the name: Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay Sherpa. EDMUND, Edmund, HILLARY, Hillary, AND, and TENZING, Tenzing, NORGAY, Norgay, SHERPA, Sherpa, Tenzing Norgay Sherpa. Then you have number two, first woman to reach the summit. the summit. Means the first woman to reach the peak in the world, okay, not from India, in the world, was Junko Tabi. Junko Tabi. Sorry, there is a spelling problem. B-E-I. Okay, Junko, Junko, T-A-B-E-I, Junko Tabi from Japan. Junko Tabi from Japan was the first woman in the world to reach the summit or the peak of Mount Everest. Then comes number 3, the oldest man to climb Mount Everest at the age of 80 years, 224 days. Now, dear children, mountaineering, the kind of sport it is considered to be a young man's game. It requires a lot of stamina, a lot of energy, a lot of power, right? So physically, old people are not supposed to climb such a high and dangerous peak. But this particular mountaineer proved this stigma wrong, and at the age of 80 years, 224 days, so you can round it up to like 81 years, okay, at the age of 81 years, this particular mountaineer was able to successfully scale Mount Everest, and the name of that particular mountaineer is Yuichiro Miura, Y-U-I-C-H-I-R-O, M-I-U-R-A, Miura. Okay, Yuichiro Miura, Y-U-I-C-H-I-R-O, Yuichiro Miura, M-I-U-R-A. So Yuichiro Miura from Japan again is the oldest man ever to climb Mount Everest. When he climbed Mount Everest, his age was 80 years, 224 days. Now, dear children, along with the oldest man, there is also the oldest woman. The oldest woman to climb Mount Everest. At the age of 73 years, 180 days. Okay, 73 years and 180 days. You can say that compared to the man, she is still young, but at the age of 73, which we can consider a pretty old age for a woman, right? She was able to climb Mount Everest, and this particular woman's name is Tamae Watanabe. T-A-M-A-E, Tamae, W-A-T-A-N-A-B-E, Watanabe, Tamae Watanabe, okay? And then comes number 5. Now, when we are talking about the oldest men and women who have climbed Mount Everest, it will be only fair to talk about the youngest one also. Number 5 is the reference to the same question, the youngest girl. Youngest girl to climb Mount Everest. Okay, the youngest girl to climb Mount Everest at the age of 13 years. You see, this girl was almost of the same age that most of you are, 13 years. At your age, this girl climbed Mount Everest, and her name was Malavat Malavat Purna. Malavat Purna. Malavat Purna was the youngest girl ever to climb Mount Everest. And in fact, dear children, there is a movie on the life of this girl which goes by her own name only, Purna. The name of the movie is Purna. You can have your parents bring it home. Okay, you can have your parents download it and you can watch it. It's a very inspiring story of Malavat Purna, which tells how at the age of 13 years she became the youngest girl in the world to climb Mount Everest. Now dear children, with reference to this, I will end it here because these are the 5 things given. Now along with this, there is quiz time also. Quiz time I'll not be writing on the board, I'll be giving you the reference, because most of you, I have noticed, you don't watch videos, you simply wait for me to give you answers on the quiz of quiz time in the photo clip, and you simply copy it down. So you will refer the video. With reference to the video, you will write everything. You listen to the video because I have dictated the question, I have dictated the answer, I have explained it also. So you will write accordingly and you will write the answers. So I'll be dictating the quiz time for you. Quiz time is in the multiple choice format. So let's see. Number 1. Name the first female amputee to conquer Mount Everest. Amputee meaning somebody who has lost both legs. This particular climber, even after losing both legs, without the 2 legs, this particular mountaineer was able to scale Mount Everest, able to climb Mount Everest. So your options are number A, Bachendri Pal, number B, Junko Tabi, number C, Anamika Sinha, and number D, Arunima Sinha. And your correct answer is number D, Arunima Sinha. Arunima, Arunima, Sinha, Sinha. Okay, Arunima Sinha. Then you have number 2. Which of the following are the first twins to climb Mount Everest together? Now they are twins, meaning they were born together and they were the first to climb Mount Everest together. So you have your options are number A, Junko Tabi and Jordan Romero. Number B, Tashi and Nungshi Malik. Number C, Malavat Purna and Tom Whitaker. Number D, John Mark Boyven and Sean Swarner. Okay, I'll spell them for you. Junko, Junko, Tabei, Tabi, and Jordan, 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 Romero, Romero. Then you have number B, Tashi, Tashi, and Nungshi, Nungshi, Malik, Malik. Then you have Malavath, Malavat, Purna, Purna, and Tom, Whittaker, Whittaker. And then you have number D, Jean, John, Mark, Boivin, Boivin, Sen, Sean, Swarner, Swarner. And your correct answer is option B, Tashi and Nungshi Malik. Then you have number 3. The only blind person to climb Mount Everest till date is, remember, blind person, the one who cannot see, was able to scale Mount Everest. Your options for that are number A, Eric Weihenmayer, Erik, Eric, Weihenmayer, Weihenmayer. Then you have number B, John, Mark, Boivin, Boivin. Then you have number C, Malavat, Malavat, Purna, Purna. And next, Yuichiro, Miura, Miura. Their options are Eric Weinmeier, John Mark Boivin, Malavat Puna, and Yuichiro Miura. Your correct answer is option A, Eric Weinmeier. So these are your answers for the quiz time. Dear children, you'll refer to the video and note down everything in your GK notebook. Thank you very much. Stay safe.